Phillips. This message is for Kim. I just wanted to give you some feedback. I see that you had stated that you wanted to do Dominguez for business. So on the transfer major sheet, when you open up that link, you would click on business. And when you open up that, you would see the Associate of Science transfer degree for business, 27 to 30 units. And then you would look at Dominguez Hills and make sure that you were doing the correct courses there as well. For the general education, since you want to go to Dominguez, in the catalog options, you would choose the CSU only option because you're not trying to prepare for the UC. So Dominguez is a CSU, so you would only need this side of the sheet here. So basically in the catalog on page, on page 79, it starts with the general education requirements there. Now, for business, your transfer major sheet, the business 1A and 1B, econ 1 and 2, law 4 or 5, and then the math, and then another math course, right? So these are all going to match the business administration transfer degree in the catalog. So you're going to get that 27 to 30 units. You're going to have the required core courses, 17 to 18 units. Like we said already, business 1A, business 1B, econ 1, econ 2, law 4 or 5. Then 4 to 5 more units, so that's going to be that math 150. And then 6 to 7 more units. So you could choose computers, you could choose business, or any other math course like the 165, 160, 140, or 190. Now, for example, you have a lot of units already taken. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that the classes that you've taken are the ones that have counted. So for example, on your transfer major sheet, here is going to be business 1A, business 1B, what is it, econ 1, econ 2, law 4 or 5, CIS 13, math 150, and then I think that was it, right? Let's double check. A business 1A, 1B, econ 1 and 2, law 4 or 5, math 150, and then CIS 13. And another math course, and it says any math course from list A. So they want you to do 2 math courses. Okay, so, and then down here, business 1A, 1B, computers, econ 1, 2, law 4 or 5, and math 150. So your Dominguez courses are in the degree already. So this basically means you still have to choose one more math course besides the 150. So students will do, a lot of times they'll do the 165. Have you done that already? Let me see. Where are you at in math? You've done stats. Good. Looks like... No, you have not done the other math class yet. So the business math is usually the math 165. And what page is math on again? Math is going to be like on page 270. And math 165 has a prerequisite. Calculus for business. The prerequisite is 130 or 180, but 130 is easier. Prerequisite for 130 is 80. So I see that you've already, done math 73 because you've moved on to statistics. So what I would do if I was you is I would just talk to a counselor to see if you can get that waived to go into the 130 and the 165, or you could look at the 140. Let's take a look at the 140 real quickly. Where's the catalog? There we go. 140. What's the prerequisite for 130? Oh, okay, here we go. Here's an easier option because you've already done the prerequisite and it's just one more math course for business. So finite math for business and social sciences. So this could be your math course. So that would be good. So let's take a look back at this. So you have statistics and then 6 to 7 more units, any math course from list A not already completed. That could be math 140. There you go. So when you do your educational plan, you would put down Math 140, and then that would be the last of your major courses: 1A, 1B, Econ 1 and 2, Law 4 or 5, CIS 13, Math 115, Math 140. And you total those units up and you look up the prerequisites in the catalog. So then you would do the CSU only side. And for example, in the catalog, on page 79 in the 2018-2019 catalog, you have CSU Area A. Area A has 1, 2, and 3. Generally, students do Speech 100, English 1A, and English 1C. So here you would write down Speech 100, Communication Studies 100, English 1A, and then English 1C, and so on and so forth. You look up the units and the prerequisites in the catalog, and what you will find is that the courses that you've already taken line up with this. So for example, your History 101 is going to fall in Area D, right there, or it could actually be in Area C2, one or the other, not both. So for example, let's see, your sciences. I think you've taken physical science, right? Yeah, physical science 11. So that falls under physical science, or was it, where is it, where is it, where is it? Here we go. Physics 11, right? Physics, yes, physics 11. So that is going to be, is it B1 or B2? It is B1. So physics 11, and that is actually, has a lab there, because that's 4 units. And no, there's no lab, it's 3 units. Okay, so what that means is that your secondary science course needs to have a laboratory. So I'm sorry to confuse you there. Physics is 3 units, it does not have a lab. So your B2 needs to be something in this area that has a laboratory. Okay, so that will meet that requirement. Your math B4 is going to be, math 140 or 150, either one, doesn't matter. Math 150, but you're not going to count the units because you're going to count the units over here under major, so you're not going to count them under your GE. C1 is arts. You can choose one class from C1 if you haven't already done so. You can choose one class from C2 if you haven't already taken something in that area, and then one more from either one to get 3 classes, 9th semester units. So let's take a gander here. Looks like you have Art 101. And yeah, you have Art 101. So that could be this first class here, Art 101. Art 101. And then you pick one more from C2 and then one more from either one. So those are your choice. Your econ classes count in area D because you need 9 semester units at 3 classes. So econ 1 and 2 count. So you would write down, type econ 1 and don't count the units there because you already count them over in your major units. And then the D3, it looks like you were taking political science 1. And then, so you could count your history 101 here. So let's take a look at that again. You had political science 1, so that counts. You have history 101, so that counts as well. Oh, I see, you had the anthro 1 for your physical anthropology. So if you plan to retake that, then that could be your life science, but you need the laboratory as well. So that could be Anthro 1 for 3 units, and then Anthro 5 is going to be your lab for 1 unit. So you just need to pick a C2 class, and then Area E is Human Development 110. Area E, 3 semester units. Area E, lifelong learning. So that's HD 110, and look that up and then look up the prerequisites. So this is kind of already done for you because you've taken so many courses, so congratulations. Let me double check that you don't have a C2 already. English, Anthropology, Development, History, Computers, Art, English, Business, yeah. You need a C2, Econ, Math, Econ 1, History, yeah. So your C2 can be your choice, and yeah, so you'll pick that one on your own. So after you add this up, the GE and the major units, you will put the GE units here, major units here, and look to see if it's 60. If it's not 60, then you'll add an elective and then get to 60 units. Your math and English sequence, it looks as though you had put down you're at the math 150 and the 1A leads to the 1C. So really for the math, you're at 150 and this is basically 1A to 1C. All right, so that's how you do the planning sheet. Let me know if you have any questions. After you do it and submit it, I will review it and then you can go on to page 3, which starts with exactly your fall 2018 classes. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to help. All right, take care. Bye-bye.